everyone, welcome back. It's Friday Favorites and Flops, and I hope you guys had a wonderful holiday weekend last weekend. I just took the time to kind of recover and lay low, and mourn the fact that I no longer had Sarah here. I got used to having her here. Every morning we had like the same routine, and so I was really sad when she left. Anyways, you guys probably saw the first haul that we did posted yesterday, and we do have another one coming, so I'll leave those linked below if you're interested. So I'm just gonna get into my favorites this week. I had several, and the first one is this from Prize Candle. I got this when Sarah was actually here. So we had fun checking this out because I remember hearing about these candles a long time ago. Basically, they're soy wax candles. They come packaged like this. They burn for 40 hours, and I'm like a candle person. I always have candles going. I have a huge, I wouldn't call it candle collection, but I have a lot of candles. The one thing that I don't like about Bath & Body Works candles is they don't have any soy candles. And burning a lot of candles in my house, soot from the burn is not that great for you, but soy candles are better for the burn, and they burn longer. It comes packaged like this, and the cool thing about this is in every single candle there's up to a $5,000 prize. So you burn the candle down, and there's like a package inside, and you pull it out and you open it up, there's a ring inside, and then you go on the website and there's a code, and you type in the code and see how much your ring is worth. So I was like feeling lucky. I told Sarah, I'm like, mine's gonna be the $5,000 ring, mine's gonna be the like really expensive one. She was like, oh, I hope you are that lucky. So this is what the candle looks like, and it is a little bit messy because I was digging it out, but oh, it smells so good. It smells like pineapples and just very citrusy and fresh. It's called Escape. It smells like the beach and just very fruity, pineapple-y. I love the scent of this. They have several different scents. So you burn it down, and then you, like I said, you dig it out. So you guys want to see my prize? So you get a ring in there, and let me take my other ring off and put this one on. So I pulled my ring out, and I was like, Sarah, I think I won the big one. So we sign on, and we're looking, and I'm like, okay, it's like processing. I type my number in. It was a $10 ring. But it was just fun to think maybe you might have won the big money ring. So I think it's just an extra fun bonus to get a ring in there. It's a fun little costume jewelry piece. So if you guys are interested in Prize candles, I will leave the link down below. It makes a really fun gift, or like even like a shower gift or a housewarming gift. It comes like really cute package, and they have a lot of different scents. So I love this scent in Escape. If you guys like fruity or pineapple-y scents, I think you guys really like the Escape. So that has been a favorite, and it was just fun when Sarah was here because we like kept waiting for it to burn down until we could dig out our prize, and I was pretty impatient. I kept like doing it too early, which is hence the mess that I made of the candle. But if you wait patient, if you're patient enough, you will not make as big of a mess I did. But I was so impatient because I saw the bag and I was like, oh, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. Okay, my next favorite of the week are these Bobbi Brown eyeshadows. When Sarah was here, she brought her Bobbi Brown palette, and I was like, okay, after using her palette a few times, I'm like, I have to build my own palette. So when we went to the CCO, I didn't show this palette because I actually forgot some of my CCO purchases during the haul. But I picked up this palette for $7. It was an empty palette. And I don't know if you guys know, but you can get the Bobbi Brown single eyeshadows or the blushes, and they all pop out and they fit nicely in a palette. So you can make your own palette. It comes with a really nice full-size mirror, which I like because it always frustrates me when palettes don't come with mirrors because then I have to pull something else out. So I like it when something comes with a really nice full-size mirror. So anyways, I got a bunch of these shades, and this one's called Hot Stone, Blonde, Taupe, Camel, Antique Rose, and Toast. So when Sarah was here, she wore a combination of these two shades, Camel and Toast, and those are what I've been wearing. Those are my favorites for the week, are these two shades. I'm wearing them in my crease today. I love these shades. This is Camel and this is Toast. Camel is like a really nice, I would say it's like Max Uninterrupted. It's just a really nice orangey, yellow, almost like pukey brown color. It doesn't look like it will look good in your crease, but it really does. It really just, I love it with the gold that I have on my lid. Sarah was wearing these when she got off the plane, and she even had like a no makeup look on, and she looked beautiful. So I've just been all week wearing these in my crease and then just doing a lot of mascara and not a whole lot on my eyes. So I love this shade. It's a perfect everyday. It's a very nice pigmented matte shade. And then this is Toast. And so I run this through my crease, and it's very, very pigmented. Like when you run it in your crease, it shows up. It looks like it's pale, but when you're putting it on your eyes, it really does show up. So I put Toast in my crease, and then I put Camel like a pointed crease brush. I kind of put that through my crease, almost like a cut crease, and then I blend it out again with the Toast color, and I love that look. That's what I have on today, and I just love it. Those have been my go-to eyeshadow shades this week, and I think that they just pair really well with everything. You can use them as everyday staples and build on top of them, and then you can just use them for your everyday look. So been loving those two shades this week. On the rest of my lid, I have this e.l.f. Long Lasting Lustrous eyeshadow. I'm not quite sure the color of this. I know I've talked about it before. I pulled this out this week. This texture really reminds me of the Chanel Illusion des Ombres. They just are just super light. It's like a cream shadow, but it's not as creamy as most things, but it picks up a lot of product and glitter. I mean, like, look at that sheen. And I love these. They give a really nice wash on the lid, and I kind of just tap it in the center. It stays. It doesn't even need to be set. And they really do stay all day. Not really sure again of this shade, but they do have several shades. This is the gold shade, and I found these at Walmart. So they're really expensive. I think they're between $3 and $6. I think they're $3 actually. I don't think they're $6. So $3 for a cream eyeshadow that is really beautiful, and honestly I think that it reminds me a ton of the Chanel Illusion des Ombres formula. So if you're looking for a great dupe option and just an awesome shadow in general, pick one of these up. They have several different colors, like I said. So I just put on my crease color, and then I just on the center of my lid, and it's just a really pretty like gold eye look, and I ran those Bobbi Brown eyeshadows through the crease and some mascara, and it doesn't take any time at all. So it's a really fast, easy, nice summer everyday look, and so I've been loving these. I actually like this particular gold shade better than the Color Tattoos from Maybelline, the bold gold one. I like this one better. It just has a little bit more of a metallic, and the formula is different. It's not like a mousse, but it's like if you've ever used the Chanel Illusion des Ombres shadows. It's like that formula. But this is even more pigmented than those, I believe. So I actually prefer this formula over the Illusion des Ombres, if you can believe it. Okay, the next thing I wanted to mention that I have been loving is this Tarina Tarantino. This came in my BoxyCharm box this month, and it is the Eye Dream Hyper Light Highlighter Under Eye Brightener. And it's like the pen form. I immediately, when I swatched this, I was like, oh yes, I'm going to love this. It's super pigmented, like a peachy salmon pinky color. So it does a really great job at brightening under the eyes, and it's very hydrating. Like it's a thick formula. It's more of like a creamy formula than what I want to compare it to is the Dream Lumi Touch Highlighting Concealer pen from Maybelline, and I love this, and this is in the color Radiant, and they're very, very similar in color, very similar in texture, and I would call them pretty much dupes. But the difference is that this one is a little bit thicker and a little bit more hydrating. Say you had really dry under eyes, I think that this would be perfect for you. Now this was on Haute Look this past week, and I did tweet about it, that this was on Haute Look, and I think I posted on my Instagram, and it was only $12. That was really good. But this is like, I think $6 or under in the drugstore. So if you couldn't get your hands on this, or you didn't get the BoxyCharm box and you wanted to try something similar, definitely pick up the Maybelline one. Let me just show you. This one's the Maybelline one, and that is the Tarina Tarantino one. So you can see how similar they are, and when you're putting them under your eyes, they do just about the same thing. But I have been loving this one this week, and I really do like the fact that it is a little bit extra hydrating. But I did want to give you an option if you weren't able to get your hands on this, that the Maybelline Dream Lumi Touch in Radiant is a very, very good dupe for the Tarina Tarantino pen. Okay, I have two last products before my flop, and these are from Makeup Forever. They're the new Aquamatic Shadow Pencils. These are so, so nice. I have two colors. Aqualine is waterproof. These things are no joke. When I first got them, I was swatching them on my hand, and they were there forever. But I have two colors that I really love and that I think are standouts from the several that I have. And the first one is this color, and it is in S60. This is a very beautiful matte chocolate brown color. These are twist up pencils, and they do come with a sharpener that is in the bottom. So really nice pencils. This is a gorgeous matte brown shade if you're gonna do like a matte smoky eye. Something similar, I did post a smoky eye this week. Something similar, like putting this all over the lid. It's no joke. It's gonna stay all day, and it's a beautiful, beautiful, rich chocolate base. So I have been loving that one. And then the next one is so interesting to me. I can't figure out the color. It's in D12. These glide on so smoothly. Oh, I just love them. They really are one of those really nice, they wouldn't catch on your eye. They're a very like slick formula, but they deposit a ton of color. So this next color is so unique. Like, it's like a silvery, it has a bunch of different glitters in it, like gold glitter and like silver glitter, but it has like a silvery taupe base. I'm gonna zoom in so that you can see the swatch just a little bit better. I don't even know if you can see the swatch, but it's like, it's really interesting. You'll just have to go and swatch it. I don't know if you can even pick up the dimension that this shade has, because it looks like it's coming across on the camera as just like a gray, like a steel gray color, but it's really more than that. I just think this would be super beautiful for an all over the lid, like smoky, steel, taupey gray eye. I love this. I love this one, and I think it's a very unique shade. So out of the line, I really recommend these two shades. They do have other more champagne-y shades, but I love these, and like I said, for that chocolatey smoky eye that I posted, this would be a great option. And then this is just such a unique color if you're more of like a cool tone girl. Okay, so for my flop this week, it's really a sad flop for me, and this is a little bit of a spoiler alert, because the haul that Sarah and I did that's not up yet, when we went a little bit more into Houston and did a little bit more high-end shopping, I picked up this Dior Airflash foundation, and it's a spray foundation, and the color is in linen that I got. I've had my eye on this for a year. I go back and forth every single time. So basically you shake it up, and the idea is that you're supposed to spray it directly onto your face. Everyone I've talked to says spray it onto your brush and then buff it into your face. In my own head, even before I purchased this foundation, I thought, well, what's the point? If I'm spraying it on a brush and then applying it to my face, that takes the point away from it being a like airbrush foundation look, right? So, but that's super messy just to go like this. So I've tried to apply this both ways. I sprayed it on, and it's $60. So let me just start by saying that. That's super uber ridiculous and expensive, especially for an aerosol can foundation. Probably will be one of those foundations that you use up super fast because it's like in an aerosol can. So, you know, it has like the spray. So anyways, I've tried just spraying it on my face and kind of moving it around with a sponge. Then I tried spraying it on a stippling brush and buffing it in. And then I tried spraying it on a more dense brush and buffing it in. I don't love it. I don't love it. And I'm thinking, if you're putting it on the brush, you're not really getting that airbrush look. It does feel a little bit light on your face, but I felt like it kind of clung and broke apart and clung to some of my dry patches. And I thought I had just exfoliated, and it just seemed like it didn't look very good. So for $60, and for everyone to recommend you putting it on with a brush, to me, that's like, why are you even bothering with the spray foundation part if you're going to be taking that aspect out of it and ruining the fact that it's supposed to be that flawless airbrush look, and you're buffing it in with a brush? That's just like any other foundation, in my opinion. I don't know. I mean, I know the formula is different and everything because it's supposed to be lighter, but I felt like it looked similar to any other foundation that I had, and even like the Revlon Color Stay. So instead of saving my money, this might be something that I do take back, because I just don't think $60 is worth it. And I just want to let you guys know, if you were like me, I had really been wanting to purchase it, and I had been toiling over it, like, should I do this, should I do this, should I do it? And I finally did it when Sarah was here, and I was just not impressed. So this was a flop for me this week. It's not that it's a bad product, I just don't think personally for me it works, and I can't justify spending that much money on a foundation that I have to try really hard to get to work. And it kind of defeats the purpose of it being special, because it was like a aerosol spray, you know, airbrush foundation look. I haven't had a flop in a week, and I mean, I'm happy to not have flops, because when I have flops, I'm like, oh, I wasted my money. But it's always nice to be able to share it, so that if any of you are thinking about purchasing something, that I can just say, hey, don't do it, or hey, this was the issue I had with it, it might not work for you. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Thank you guys so much for coming and watching my videos, supporting my channel. Leave your favorites down below, and I will see you all in my next video. Mwah.